Who's this guy you're checking through the Bat computer, Batman?
A notorious international criminal who's up for pardon.
You mean parole?
On Satan's Island. Far too dangerous to release.
Satan's Island. The last remaining island prison in the world.
And it's in Gotham City?
Which once a year is visited by a circuit judge who hears cases of prisoners coming up for pardon.
You mean parole. The judge just arrived and is all set to hear our man's case.
Who's your lawyer?
I shall plead my own case, your worship.
I'll save you the trouble. New evidence provided by the finest crime computer in the world, belonging to the famed Gotham City crime fighter Batman, proves that you are unquestionably guilty of too many vile crimes to be pardoned.
You mean paroled. Something tells me he didn't expect to get paroled today.
Now I shall pardon myself.
You mean parole yourself.
Dynamic duo. What are you doing at the trial of the Cosgrove gang?
Batman wants me to learn everything I can about the law, Commissioner.
Splendid.
Shall we go in?
All rise! Here comes the judge!
Pop culture reference. Here Comes the Judge was a 1968 song by Pigmeat Markham. It became a catchphrase on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, and soon everybody in America was saying it. And most of them were saying it like this.
Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
Gas. I can't breathe. This way, lads.
From now on, he'll be known as the Judge. What's his real name? The writers weren't paid enough to come up with one.
I am your new leader. You will be my jury. Together, we will eliminate crime fighters. Agreed?
Sure, Your Honor, but ain't there 12 people on a jury?
Correct. Tomorrow we will liberate enough criminals to add the remaining jurors.
And sure enough, he does.
Out of the way, you kook. We gotta deliver these prisoners.
I hereby grant all of the prisoners in that bus my own personal pardon.
You mean parole. Batman hasn't been able to figure out who this new criminal is. Fortunately, the Bat computer can.
You were right. The man who calls himself the judge is the escaped criminal from Satan's Island.
I'm sure Batman knew it all along. I think he snuck a peek at the card when Robin wasn't looking. The judge tells his crew, we need money. Who's the richest man in Gotham City? That'd be Sir Eddington Schmidlap, the recent British transplant who brought his fortune with him. Turns out he's worth a good $3 more than Bruce Wayne. But if you steal his money, you have to pay the exchange fees.
We're on our way to the Batcave, Alfred.
Someone to see you, sir.
Oh? Go ahead, Dick. I'll join you in a minute. Aren't you the...
Yes, Mr. Wayne. A present for you, sir.
Electricity!
Mr. Wayne!
Even in 1969, we knew better than to do that, Alfred. Dick comes parading in full Robin costume. Apparently, he figures if anybody's watching, they won't find that unusual.
Bruce! Holy abduction! To the Batmobile!
Bruce has been abducted, and I guess Alfred doesn't matter.
This'll protect Bruce's identity and make him think Robin and Batman are after him.
And what you do with it after that is nobody else's business.
Let's go, Bruce. Okay, Batman. Mr. Wayne is all yours.
And what he does with it after that is also nobody else's business. But why didn't Robin squeeze in there with him? He's using the car's remote control to send it back to the Batcave, but how does he propose to get home?
Got him, Judge!
Go, Batman, go!
Too bad. We lost a millionaire. But I'm sure a boy wonder must be worth something.
Never mind. His little jury finds Robin guilty of stuff while Batman is following the homing beacon in Robin's belt.
And now we close the book on Robin, the boy wonder.
Well, at least he didn't say, paging Robin, the boy wonder.
You'll be pressed like a flower between its metal pages.
I think he'd rather you leave him alone and let him go.
Guess again, Judge.
Curses! Folioed again. Except the book is still closing. There is no off switch.
Your bat laser, Robin. Turn it on.
You've lost, Batman. Your final appeal has been denied.
Just call me a bookworm.
If I were to count the things wrong with that, we'd be here all day, so I'll just name a few. His arms were clamped to the pages. How'd he reach the laser? The book closed completely and there was no space between the two halves. What's he standing in? Those clamps holding his arms were at least 2 to 3 inches deep and hard metal, so how'd the book close it all? Wait, I think that answers my last question. He got squished into about 4 inches of space. The following Halloween, he went trick-or-treating as a zipper. It was an easy costume. All he had to do was stand sideways and stick out his tongue.
All right, Atomaniacs, I have 3 tasks for you, and they need to be done quickly before it's too late. First, click that like button down there and let us know that you enjoyed this video. Second, this is Irving. If you haven't subscribed yet, punch him in the face and make sure you get it done, because something is always happening around here and you don't want to miss a thing. Third, become a patron today, because between Irving, Hazel, and Robin, we go through a lot of food around here. Until next time.